boogeyman is coming.
Yo, 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 what's up everybody? This is going to be a little bit different. I decided to pick up Mortal Kombat 11 on my PS4. And I might even enter in a few tournaments, see what I can do and see what I can get away with. So, these are my first fights online, checking out Combat League on PS4. So, you're going to see a lot of the usual, but I don't have Baraka looking the exact way I'd like him to look. However, I do... Alright, I'm still getting adjusted to the PS4 controller. It honestly surprised me how different it really is trying to go from an Xbox controller to a PlayStation. The buttons are the same, the muscle memory is there, but it just doesn't feel the same. And it throws everything off. But you know, I get used to it after a bit. But also, because this is on PS4, I did not record any of these fights with my Elgato. I recorded them through the Xbox, PlayStation capture settings. And there's going to be a fight later. You're going to hear my conversation with this guy. He was actually a pretty good dude in the end. He gets pretty cocky after a bit, but you're not going to be able to hear him because he didn't have it changed in his settings to have his audio included in recordings and whatnot, I guess. So you're only going to hear my side of the story here, but it's a pretty good fight. The guy's decent. If I would have been even more used to the controller, it probably would have been over a lot faster. But I end up closing out the fight, same as I do this one. All these fights, of course, you know, I'm going to upload my wins, I'm going to upload my losses, but I did lose my first fight. I will tell you that. I flawless victoried him in the first round, and then all of a sudden it was like a whole different player. He just absolutely destroyed me. As Katana using the butterfly fans. But here I go ahead and throw out the fatality just because, you know, I gotta get some blood points. I gotta get that challenge going in this Combat League. And because I'm on the PlayStation Studio, I went ahead and also added in a few effects for you guys that I don't actually have on my Sony Vegas. You know, a little salt for your meat, you know. Gotta season your dinner from time to time. But this guy apparently wasn't happy. He just up and fucking leaves. He's like, see ya. He bails, forfeits the set, I believe. And this was my second fight. So the first fight I lost. The guy destroyed me, like I said, using the butterfly, whatever, fan move with Katana, and it just kept throwing me all off. Then I fight this guy who forfeits the set. I was like, alright, cool, you know, whatever, 1-1. Nifty little transition. I wish I had something like that in my Sony Vegas program, but I actually don't. As good as Sony Vegas is, it is very... I want to say basic, but it's not if you really know how to do things, but I definitely ain't doing anything like that. So yeah, now here we are, Sindel. Having a good old time. And of course, in all these fights, I have a very low win % chance because, you know, PS4 doesn't know that I've been playing the game since launch. So as far as it's concerned, this is, you know, fight number 3.
Bow down or be made to.
Make me, you hideous skag.
Atar Cotton calls me hideous.
Round 1, fight.
What a way to start a fight. Big boot. Off to a good start. This guy loved his down pokes, whatever that is. I don't know if it's their down 3, down 4, but he does it all the time. Down poke into that right there. Whip and flip. And she's got a very underrated uppercut. It's not Jade level, but it's close. It's got a hell of a range on it. Yeah, see, like that right there, that's the timing with me using the controller and everything else. Not to mention, it's my other PlayStation controller, not the one that I've actually been doing Baraka's character towers with, so the buttons felt a little bit stiffer because I don't use my PlayStation nearly as much. My controller's not broken in as much. This guy couldn't help to go for those whip and flips, though. But I didn't have a problem punishing him for it. I'm alright with that.
Round 2.
See, and he's not even doing it right. I don't know what these people are doing. See, double down 4, and I'm still like 3/4 of the screen away. I don't get it. Now he doesn't like the fact that me zoning him, so he's going to do zone of his own. YOLO uppercut. Yep, see, down 1, down 1. But I'll take the punish. But then, conveniently, a little X-Files moment for y'all. The game just ends. But it does give me credit for the win and the set. So I don't think it was just like a disconnect. I think he actually left. Because at the start of this fight is when I'm technically 2-1. And normally when a game ends like that and it disconnects, everybody gets credit for a win on their streak. But it usually doesn't count as a win, I don't think. At least on Xbox. Maybe PS4 is different, I don't know. But it doesn't usually count as a win towards like your actual win-loss. But that fight did, so I think he actually like left somehow. And I just didn't get the totality. But this guy here is the one that gets pretty cocky. Doesn't say anything until the end of the first fight. And once again, he's just another player that I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Random, like, uppercuts. See, there's another one. Random storm cell. You're going to see he does it all the time. See, normally, if that was Xbox, I'd have just gutted him right there. And that would have been a full combo punish right there. And I'm still working on getting my combos down. I do nail them from time to time, but a lot of times I end up getting my blade charge instead of my gutted. Because I'm fat fingering the buttons. And I see right there's my gutted. See, I fucked up that timing though. I should have just went for the kick. Or the gutted. I still can't believe that catches me too. I roll forward and I dodge the whole thing but get caught by the end. And this whole time I'm wondering about these uppercuts. People are just doing uppercuts. I actually didn't realize that one of the challenges for Combat League is landing uppercuts. But I don't know why everybody feels the need to try to do it in one match. I mean, uppercuts are not that complicated to land. You're going to get them. Just play the game. See, there he goes again. You just can't help with them uppercuts. Stuffed that Superman, didn't I? See, uppercut. Just can't help himself. And I thought that was actually going to be a little bit more kill, but... See, here I start trying to play it safe, because I didn't want to snowball and get fatal blow, trying to get an aggressive like I always do. So I'm blocking. And it ends up biting me in the ass. Then I just eat a couple throws. Then this guy, here it comes, wait for it. YOLO fatal, but I was going for mine too. And this is where he gets on his mic and he actually is like, oh, you actually thought you was going to win? Nuh-uh. And you'll hear my side of the story here. I get him laughing when I told him I was trying to go for a random fatal myself. I told him he got lucky after when he was running his mouth, and then he said, well, you were going for yours too. And I was like, well, I was trying to get lucky too. I'm just not as lucky as you. Which got him laughing, which made it in good spirits. So the rest of the fights were a little bit better. But
fatal blow. What do you even
now I realize who I was dealing with. So now it's time to sit up in the chair, put the headband on.
I know I did. I
rub the hands off.
Too, but I didn't get as lucky as you. You got some uppercut challenge I'm not aware about?
Now I'm not going to be all Mr. Nice Guy and play it safe. And I know how he likes to do YOLO uppercuts.
Dude, I just started playing on PlayStation, so. I did. This ain't my first time playing Mortal Kombat. It's my first time playing on PlayStation.
So I try to wait out, the uppercut and the stupid random soul cells and everything else. So. See, there was like an input lag. It wasn't like internet lag, But I'm telling you, it just felt like when I was pushing a button, it was not doing what I wanted it to do when I wanted to do it. It wasn't very responsive. I don't know if that's just how PlayStation is, or my controller, or my PlayStation. I don't know, but definitely fell off. I mean, when you play a game for 2 years and you've been doing the same combos for a very long time, it's you get used to how it feels, and it just felt very weird, and it really did catch me by surprise how different PlayStation actually is. And I realize even more so now why at LAN tournaments you see people in Mortal Kombat doing the fights with their own controllers. I get why they bring their own. Now he's telling me he's got something for me. He's got something for me. You know, he's going to bring it this time. So I'm assuming he's going to switch to his main.
Dude, that sounds disgusting. Yeah. I mean, I'm all for the fish, not the grits. I don't eat grits, period. Oh, now it's game on. Gloves are off, he says.
Yeah, and he doesn't want me to see who he's going to pick either. Mr. Hidden Cursor.
I'm Tarkatan. What the fuck you mean?
So I have no idea who I'm dealing with just yet. But he's like, I got something for you. I got something for
I'm
you.
Tarkatan.
Then I realize it's Fujin. This man loves his gods, I think.
Dude, you don't get much whiter than me.
So I'm thinking, you know, this has got to be his main. The fight's going to be, you know, different. It really isn't. He kind of, I mean, he obviously does different moves. It's not Storm Cell, Uppercut, yada, yada, yada. But this guy, he's got his bread and butter, like 4 moves he likes to stick to, which everybody does, you know. I big boot a lot. That's my go-to. That's how I close distance. But I'm not the greatest, but I do feel like I do make some good reads from time to time. And then this guy, at one point during this fight, because like I said, I can't hear him anymore, so I'm not sure when he says it, but you'll hear my response. He says that he thinks that he kept making a comment about being pro or this, that, and the other, and I say,
I've never met somebody.
what in my gameplay makes you think I'm a pro player? And he's like, your super combos. And it's like, I haven't really hit you with anything, buddy. I've been pretty basic, really. There's a yellow uppercut.
It feels so slow compared to my Xbox.
And also, by the way, I did some more fights, and I used my Elgato to record those after I found out about this whole thing. I thought with it being in game chat that it was going to record his audio no matter what, but I didn't realize it didn't on PlayStation unless he actually still turned the setting on. I thought that only applied to like party chats. So I did hook up my Elgato and I did record some more fights, so you're actually going to get the usual audio in the usual fashion my Mortal Kombat videos have been accustomed to.
What the hell? My gameplay did you seen?
I do talk to a few people. But nothing too crazy. Nobody running their mouth, nobody getting salty. Nothing like that. Not yet, anyway. I'm sure it's bound to happen. I tend to bring out the worst in people. I don't know if it's the way I play or what, but every game I play, I seem to piss people off. But as you can see, his Fujin is not doing him any better. And he wanted to mercy me, but I was already inputting the fatality.
Can't bring you back from the dead. Tarkatan's show no mercy, sir. Sorry. Tarkatan's, man. We're savage. Can't help it.
Fatality.
We're savages. We're good savages.
Wins.
And then he asks for a friendly rematch or whatever, so I give him one.
Yeah, I'll give you one. No, I mean, I ain't got nothing to do.
And he asked if I play anybody else, and I told him about Noob
yes,
Saibot and
probably. He's my
whatnot.
main.
But
But
I was actually going to pick
on
Noob, but I
Xbox,
don't have
like I
anything
said,
set
I'm
up
used-
for him,
I'm not
so
used to
I went ahead and
playing
picked
with a
Baraka.
PlayStation
But
controller, so
he
things
hidden
are
cursor picks
I do
again.
play Noob Saibot also. I can throw out a Noob. Oh, I don't have anything set up for Noob though.
I get the point of the hidden cursor, but that's like mind gaming at a higher level when. And when your gameplay isn't even at that high a level, then I don't think your
What, you
mind
think I'm
game
gonna
needs to be. If you ain't good enough to be trying to trick people to do whatever in a regular fight, just there's no point in hiding who you're picking. I had already picked my character. He knew who I was going to be. It's not like I was counter picking, which is the reason a lot of people hidden cursors they counter pick.
No, the retro kids.
But he goes with Scorpion,
Oh,
and as we all know, I know
Scorpion's
Scorpion
actually
very
my
well.
favorite
So,
character. But
and I already
don't
know how
play
this
it,
guy
so
likes to
it's-
play. So I'm expecting a lot of yellow teleports and random ass moves. And I was right.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, that's not safe. Not at all. I don't know if everybody can punish it, but it's definitely not a safe move.
Oh, you caught me off guard with that.
I mean, come on, you ain't gonna bust out that right in front of me. See, now that with the range, it's still not safe, but because I was far enough away with the pushback that I don't actually connect with it. See there, I got a little swaggy for 36.
Oh, that was.
The animation on that, him backing up and then pulling me into getting hit was very much a lucky break on his part.
Yeah,
but
Scorpion,
it didn't
man,
help
you
him
gotta live
on
or
the
die by
round.
that teleport.
Fight.
But I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the rest of this fight. I hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys enjoy the content that I'm bringing from PS4 now. Maybe I'll run into some of the players I actually know and streamers that I watch because they all play on PlayStation 4. And once I get going and get some things going and I'm feeling comfortable enough on the PlayStation, I think I'm going to go ahead and enter some tournaments. So for now, just enjoy this gameplay. Enjoy the few matches I'm going to have coming in the next videos. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Brutality.
This fight is over.
Baraka wins.
GG's, man. It was nice meeting you. Yeah, I'm still trying. Like I said, I'll be down to do some fights. I'm gonna get my dailies out of the way. I'm a third shifter, so I'm about to get these dailies out and then crash. So
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.